Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to have the power of controlling time. Basically like speeding up or slowing down time. No. I mean like going into the future or going into the past. If I make a mistake on a test, assessment, or even an exam, I can just go back in time and fix all my mistakes. It would be clarified as cheating, but who can tell? If I didn't do my homework, which happens a lot, I can just go back in time and do it before I get into trouble. I would go way back in time to see how World War II started and ended. It would be dramatic and very, very interesting. I know you can find out in books, but seeing it is way better than reading about it. I would love to go back in time and see my parents at my age and see my grandparents as parents. That would be nice. I remember my grandparents before, not even once. I tried to prevent crime and accidents for people to survive. And most important, to prevent my grandfather's accident. He died after that because he lived in a different country. So I would do all those things if, and only if, I had the power of controlling time. Thank you.
Of 94.67% is shared by Azriela Nguba and Kamohelu Siali. The second place with 95% is shared by one grade 6 learner and one grade 7 learner, Ompile Mabele grade 6 and Mpo Motulibele grade 7. With an average of 95.33% in the first place, goes again to Oliver Nguba, grade 7.
Oh, she's excuse me.
Let us give them again a
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. I heard the noises when the grade sixes were called out for their craft again. Yesterday as well with our 4s and 5s, and we
point is based on Christian values and norms, and we teach our children to assume responsibility for their talents and rights. At Heidelberg Public School, our children are guided by quality education and an organized milieu to become well-educated persons. Through English, we strive to make the children mentally independent and able-bodied to develop their own skills and abilities in a balanced manner to the demands of our time. We have at our disposal educators of high caliber and adequate facilities to conduct learners in their development to complete potential. In this aspiration, our parents play an integral role as a part of the educational team. Our slogan is, we teach children, not subjects.
Good morning, good afternoon, Chairperson, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today I'm going to speak about right and wrong. Most people struggle to identify right from wrong, but here's a quote by a famous individual who goes by the name St. Augustine that says, "Wrong is still wrong even if everyone is doing it, and right is still right even if no one is doing it." That simply means that an individual should refrain from following the line of someone else. As you grow in age and wisdom, being trained and molded by your parents, where they discipline and teach you to be responsible. You as a human being are responsible for yourself, whether you're at home, work, or school. Having responsibility and acting responsible are key traits to gaining success in life.
For example, you're in a classroom and a classmate is being disrespectful to the educator. You think to yourself, if you should follow along with everyone or be respectful and do the work. A person must learn to gain control of themselves in order to stand for something in life. People must begin to understand and gain the knowledge that just because the whole group walks down one path, that does not mean that they're going down the right one, which gives you the opportunity to set out your own path and direction. Our dependency on people who blindly lead us to get wrong. Following the crowd is not always the right thing to do. Most of the time, it's the wrong thing to do. Another example, if your friends were to jump off a building, would you jump too? Obvious answer, no. You've probably heard this once or twice in your life, mainly because someone had disapproved of your excuse, which could be, well, everyone was doing it, why can't I? In actual fact, you are responsible for yourself and your actions, and shouldn't be following others. I leave you with this quote: if you do right and you are right, everything else will be all right.
I feel very wrong and get to submit. When someone offers friendship, I want the whole of it. I don't want everybody else to share my friend with me. At least I want one special one who indisputably likes me more than all the rest, who's always by my side, who never cares what others say, who lets me come and hide within her shadow, in her house. It doesn't matter where, who simply lets me be myself, who's always there.
Kaylee Shabalala. First, creative arts, 99%. Second, social sciences, 99%. And third, natural sciences, 94%. Third, English, 91%. Third, social sciences, 98%. Lego Ham, second, natural sciences, 96%. Azriela Bima. First, Afrikaans, 98%. First, mathematics, 99%. First, natural sciences, 98%. Second, English, 92%. Second, social sciences, 99%. And third, technology, 94%. Wow. Meflatsi Dipela. Second, creative arts, 96%. Third, English, 91%. And third, social sciences, 98%. Mbelu Bladla. Second, EMS, 98%. CBC Mabena. Second, creative arts, 96%. Third, EMS, 96%. And third, life orientation, 96%. Yandisa Makinendana. Second, natural sciences, 96%. Malibongwe Makana. Second, EMS, 98%. Toloana Maloke. First, English, 95%. Third, EMS, 96%. Third, life orientation, 96%. Third, social sciences, 98%. Third, technology, 94%. Siabonga Maseko. First, life orientation, 98%. First, technology, 97%. Second, Afrikaans, 96%. Second, EMS, 98%. And second, natural sciences, 96%. Kaito Metse Matlala. First, natural sciences, 98%. Third, social sciences, 98%. Sibuyeli Njekula. First, EMS, 99%. Sandile Nkonza. First, life orientation, 98%. Pabalu Mokwena. Second, Afrikaans, 96%. Third, life orientation, 96%. Kylie Moodley. Second, technology, 96%. Malunga Mutaung, first EMS 99%, second Creative Arts 96%, and third Afrikaans 95%. Mpho Motibeli, first English Home Language 95%, first Social Sciences 99%, second Natural Sciences 96%, third Afrikaans 95%, third Creative Arts 94%, and third Life Orientation 96%. Tusa Motlaung, second EMS 98%. Bokang Lefa Motsuneng, third EMS 96%. Owetu Mpanza, second EMS 98%, second Creative Arts 96%. Bokang Mfulani, second Afrikaans 96%, second Natural Sciences 96%, and third EMS 96%. Kaya Letu Nguba, third EMS 96%, and third Natural Sciences 94%. Oliver Nguba, first Creative Arts 99%, first Technology 97%, second English with 92%, second EMS 98%, second Mathematics 97%, second Social Sciences 99%.
Bye.
Boitumelo Ntombela, first Creative Arts 99%, second English 92%, and third Afrikaans 95%. Tandu Mshangazi, first Creative Arts 99%, second Afrikaans 96%, second Social Sciences 99%, third Mathematics 96%, and third Technology 94%. Louis Mia Kababo, second EMS 98%. Yashin Pariachi, second Life Orientation 97%, and third EMS 96%. Kamohelu Siatne, second Afrikaans 96%, second Creative Arts 96%, second Social Sciences 99%, third English 91%, third EMS 96%, and third Technology 94%. In the ninth place, with 91.33%, Asha Abbas. In the eighth place, with an average of 92.22%, Toluana Maloke. Seventh, with an average of 93.22, Bokang Fulani. In the sixth place, with an average of 94.1%, Boitumelo Ntombela. In the fifth place, with 94.3%, Tando Mshangazi. In the fourth place, with 94.33%, Sakunga Maseko. 94.67%, Azraela Bima and Kabulelo Siadle. In the second place with 95%, Nguba Motilibele. And then in the first place with an average of 95.33% goes to Oliver. Well done, grade 7, proud of you. First, social sciences, 99%. Chad Lambaji, second, life orientation, 82%. CPC Cle Mabena, second, English home language, 92%. Third, Afrikaans, 93%. And third, life orientation, 81%. Yandisa Makinindana, first mathematics 98%. Malibongwe Makanya, third social sciences 98%. Toloana Maloke, second natural sciences 98%. Siabonga Maseko, first English home language 95%, second Afrikaans 94%, second creative arts 95%, and second EMS 99%. Kinsane Mlambo, third life orientation 81%. Kaylee Woodley, first social sciences 99%, second natural sciences 98%. Mpo Motilibele, first EMS 99%, second life orientation 82%, third creative arts 94%, third natural sciences 96%. Owetu Mpanza, first natural sciences 99%. Kayaletu Nguba, second life orientation 82%, second natural sciences 98%, and third social sciences 98%. Tindiku Ndlobo, third Afrikaans 93%, third social sciences 98%. Oliver Nguba, first Afrikaans 95%, first creative arts 99%, first social sciences 99%, second English home language 92%, second mathematics 97%,
Mommy's boy!
and third EMS 98%.
Mommy's boy!
Botemelu Ntobela, second life orientation 82%, second natural sciences 98%, second social sciences 99%, third English home language 90%. In the ninth place with an average of 88.33%, Yandisa Makinandana. In the eighth place with an average of 88.44%, Toloana Maloke. In In the 7th place, we have Siyabonga Maseko, 89.78%. Top 10, number 6, grade 7, Boitebelo Ntombela, 89.89%. In the 5th place, with an average of 91.22%, Kamohelo Siadla. In the 4th place, Tando Nshangazi, 91.44%.
Yes.
In the 3rd place, Mpo Motulebele, 91.67%. In the 2nd place, Azrehala Bima, 92.22%. The 1st place, with an average of 93.56%, goes to the top 10 learner in grade 7, Oliver Nguba. We are proud of our grade 7s. Well done, grade 7. Keep it up. You will be coming far in life. Carry on like this. You can give them a hand.
Fana.
The 3rd place, Fatima Abbas, 94.67%. In the 2nd place, Umpile Mabele, 94.83%. And in the 1st place, top 10, grade 6 and 7, with an average of 96.17%, Tanduwetu Mdeniso. Well done to these boys and girls. We are really proud of you.
Second creative arts, 94%, and second life orientation, 93%. Aziala Bima, first mathematics, 96%, second Afrikaans, 94%, second English, 95%, second technology, 98%, and third English, 97%. Malati Butela, third social sciences, 99%, and third life orientation, 92%. Sibisishle Mabena, second Afrikaans, 94%, third creative arts, 93%, third life orientation, 92%, and third social sciences, 98%. Yandisa Machilindona, second social sciences, 99%. Tuluana Maloke, third social sciences, 99%, second EMS, 98%, and third natural sciences, 88%. Natural sciences, 97%, third technology, 99%, third life orientation, 92%, and third social sciences, 98%. Katemetsi Matlala, second social sciences, 99%. Defense Malloy, second life orientation, 93%. Nguba Mutebele, first social sciences, 99%. Third mathematics, 93%. And third technology, 95%. Tuso Modlamu, third Afrikaans, 93%. Bokang Lifa Mutsume, third Afrikaans, 93%. Uwetu Panza, third social sciences, 98%, and third technology, 95%. Bukam Bulani, second social sciences, 99%, and third Afrikaans, 93%. Kayaletu Ngube, third social sciences, 98%. Oliver Nguba, first English, 96%, second natural sciences, 94%, second social sciences, 99%, third creative arts, 93%, and third life orientation, 92%. Uwami Mshlomu, second social sciences, 99%, and third creative arts, 92%. Grade 7, the 10th position, Leguan Vilamkulu, with 88.44%. In the 9th position, Yandisa Majimidona, with 88.89%. In the 8th position, Tuluana Maloke, with 89.53%. In the 7th position, Boitumelu Tuvera with 89.67%. In the 6th position, Mbongele with 91.33%. In the 5th position, Kamuelu Siatle with 91.44%. In the 4th position, Siabonga Maseku with 91.56%. In the 3rd position, Sandu Changozi with 91.89%. In the 2nd position, Adriana Lima with 92%. And in the 1st position, Oliver Nguba with an average of 92.11%. Congratulations. In the second position, Uyandra Kubeka with 94.73%. And in the first place, Muhammad Abbas with 95%. You are stars, congratulations.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
At Heidelberg,
I think to this very day that period holds it against me. So today I'm going to really concentrate. It's a wonderful privilege to hand out these different prizes, these different trophies. These children are going to receive these trophies. Amazing. When I look at the criteria, look at the discussions, I listen to the teachers, I want to say to these boys and girls, you did well. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, when there's no one deserving that specific trophy, I just simply leave it out. So we don't find people for trophies. We don't find trophies for people, we find people for trophies, the other way around. Right, the first one is the Ivan Boy Cup for the highest academic achievement in grade 7. That's going to be a surprise for us all. Amina Abbas. Right. Now the next one is the Tony Gorney Consistent Mathematics Trophy. Or Tony Gorney is somebody I still speak to today. He's a master pastry chef these days. This goes to Jude Cryer. Right. The next one is a very dear friend of mine who's now passed away. Been a chairperson of this governing body for many a year. Many initiatives, wonderful man. It's the Rian Haman Dukes Trophy for the highest academic achievement in the intermediate phase, Fatima Abbas. And I can say now, ladies and gentlemen, these Abbas people haven't been paying me off any. Right, the next one is also one of my favorites. This lady was a HOD here in English many years ago. The Manny Ferreira Trophy for eloquence. It's a beautiful English word. An extensive vocabulary. Simpiwe Moepaki and Amina Abbas. To share.
Lubuyo Rubisani. Awadi Twala. Selendukufle Shabalala. Atisun Modise, Pibukufle Sivagnoni, Boitumelu Ntombela, Owami Nshkapu, Tisang Maputa, Marigongwe Makanya, Amafle Majola, Tinyuku Ndlovu, Kayaletu Ngube, Yandisa Mahinindana, Mevelu Ladla, Pokang Mugulani, Pokang Lifa Gunsening, Mpo Montebelli, Pebalu Mukwena, Sibuyile Nchukula, Waratwa Masilu, Sipesiple Mabena, Nosipu Mabasu,
Specifieke met de Union Francis.
Chloe Martins, Kyle Brandau, Oliver Nguba, Siabonga Maseku, Cabuelo Siatle, Owetu Mpanza, Yashin Pariachi. Malatsi De Bela. Ai Deputy Head Boy as well, Siabonga Maseku. One more Deputy Head Boy, Yashin Pariachi. Our Deputy Head Girls 2022, Tandun Shangasi. Also, Kylie Moodley. And also one more, Toluanu Maloke. Deputy Head Boy 2022. You tell me. Nguba. And the Head Girls 2022. Camuelu Siate.
Right, thank you, great success. We now blow out your candles. As you exit the stage, please put it back in the holster, okay? Well done and congratulations.
First, I just want to introduce again Mrs. Stradle. She's also a form teacher and she's handing out certificates. I call upon number 1, Asha Abbas, certificate for good work, academic scroll and 80% average. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to ask. We will announce for you to applaud to the learners. We're going to break them up into a certain amount of learners, and thereafter we're going to applaud. So please, not one by one. Thank you. Muhammad Baryar, certificate for good work, academic scroll, 80% average.
Yeah, from saying now.
Azriela Bima, certificate for good work, term 3, top 10, 10th place, and also academic scroll, 80% average. Carl Brandau, certificate for diligence in all aspects of his schoolwork throughout the year. Mahlatsi Dipela, gift voucher, excellent work throughout the year, 8th place in term 10 for top 10, term 2 top 10, 8th place, term 3 top 10, 8th place, and academic scroll 80% average. Mvelu Dladla, certificate for good performance throughout the year. Chad Lambache, certificate for good work, academic scroll, and 80% average. Chloe Martens, certificate for diligence and perseverance. Nozipo Mabasu, certificate for good performance throughout the year. Owetu Mabena, certificate for hard work. He always tries to achieve his best no matter what. Sipisigi Mabena, gift voucher, excellent work throughout. Term 1, top 10, the 7th place. Term 2, top 10, place number 6. Term 3, top 10, again, place number 6. And academic scroll, 80% average. Yandisa Machenendana, certificate for good work. Term 2, top 10, 9th place. Academic scroll, 80% average. Amahle Majola, certificate for good work. Academic scroll, 80% average. Ladies and gentlemen, we can give these learners a Congratulations to those learners so far. Malibongwe Makanya is getting a certificate. He was part of the Scholar Patrol for 2021 to make sure our learners are safe in the street after school and before school. Toloano Maloke, gift voucher, excellent work throughout. Term 1, top 10, 5th place. Term 2, top 10, 2nd place. Term 3, top 10, 5th place. Subject prize for her goes to her subject of English with an average of 94% and an academic scroll of an average of 80%. Then also, Tisang Makuta, he was also our street officer with a certificate for Scholar Patrol 2021. Siabonga Maseku, gift voucher, excellent work throughout. Term 1, top 10, 6th place. Term 2, top 10, 10th place. Scholar Patrol 21, academic scroll 80% average. Varatwa Masilu, certificate for good work. Academic scroll, 80% average. Kaitumete Matlala, certificate for good work. Term 2, top 10, 7th place. Academic scroll, 80% average. Sibuyile Nyekula, certificate for good work. Term 3, top 10, 9th place. Academic scroll, 80% average. Kensani Mhlambu, certificate for good work. Term 2, top 10, 10th place. Academic scroll, 80% average. Anele Ngomezulu, certificate for good performance throughout the year. Katisu Modise, certificate for good work, academic scroll, 80% average. Pabalu Mokwena, certificate for good work, academic scroll, 80% average. Kylie Moodley, certificate for good work, academic scroll, 80% average. Congratulations to these boys and girls. academic scroll 80% average. Let's give her a hand up. Thank you to Mrs. Straidor. Now thank you to Mrs. Stroopel handing out the last half of the grade 6s. Mpo Motlebele, gift voucher, excellent work throughout. Term 1, top 10, third place. Term 2, top 10, first place. Term 3, top 10, third place. And her subject that she wants to specialize in, it seems, is Afrikaans with an average of 94%. Academic scroll, 80% average. Bokang Lefa Motsunen. Certificate for good work, academic scroll 80% average. Owetu Mpanza, certificate for good work, academic scroll 80% average, scholar patrol 2021. Bokang Bolani, gift voucher, excellent work throughout, term 1 top 10 9th place, term 2 top 10 6th place, and academic scroll 80% average. Kaya Letu Nguba, certificate for good work, term 3 top 10 8th place, academic scroll 80% average. Tenyiku Nguba, certificate for good work, academic scroll 80% average. Oliver Nguba, gift voucher, excellent work throughout 2021, term 1 top 10 4th place, term 2 top 10 2nd place, term 3 top 10 4th place, academic scroll 80% average, and also scholar patrol 2021. Owami Mhlapu, certificate for good work, academic scroll 80% average. Boitemelo Ntombela, gift voucher, excellent work throughout 2021, term 2 top 10 10th place, term 3 top 10 7th place, subject prize, she loves social sciences with an average of 98%, and academic scroll 80% average. Tandun Mshangazi, gift voucher, highest academic achievement in grade 6 with an average of 93%, excellent work throughout the year, then first place in the top 10 during term 1 and 3, and then she received 5th place during term 2's top 10. Her subject prizes subjects that she likes to work in with, especially is natural science and technology with an average of 93%, and social sciences 98%. Then she also gets an academic scroll with an average of 80%.
Yeah. Well done.
Jared Olivier, he receives a certificate for good work, academic scroll with an average of 80%. Yashen Pariachi, certificate for overall good performance and hard work, no matter what the circumstances are. Yashin pulled through and he manages successfully up to the end. We can give these boys and girls a hand.
The Knowledge Shield for the best general progress, Kumu Mugabe. Next one is the Chrysostomides, the Greek people who played a big part in the school's history. The Chrysostomides Cup for Cultural Achievement, Zeketelo Zondi. Our very own TV star, you see? So now I also know somebody on TV. Alright, next is the Margaret Wilson Trophy for Goodwill. It's got a special place in my heart. This means goodwill to our school, to Luane Manoke. Right. Next one is the trophy for Sound HPS Image. When this child walked onto the stage today, I said to my wife, he's grown up into a young man, he's no longer a little boy. But he definitely, if you look at him, you can see he projects a Sound HPS Image. That's what we would like to see. Oliver Nguba. Thank you. The next is a trophy which I'm very strict with. I always tell Mrs. Vogel that we do not hand out this trophy unless there's really somebody that answers the criteria. It's a wonderful trophy, also donated by what was previously the manager of the mine there by, on the way to, I don't know, Nigel. The Edna Roos Trophy is the 4 pillars of character. I'm going to read them. The first character is honesty, charity, diligence, loyalty. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a serious criteria to answer to for one child. This year then is going to Tandu Mtsangas. You have to have muscles, that's one of the criteria. Then the next is the Carl Wybra Trophy for Endeavour. This is a little boy in our school who has since passed away. He had cystic fibrosis, and he was the example of what happens when you endeavour. He came to the school, already a sick little boy, but took part in everything. He even did the walk that the school did, collapsing on the way, getting up, carrying on. So Carl Wybra, may his soul rest in peace. He has a very special place in my heart for endeavouring. And that goes to Yashin Pariachi. And we're going to do one more before we let them go. There's also a trophy for helpfulness and outstanding performance of duties. Kamuhelo Siatre. Right, let's give them a round of applause. Next one, Master of Mental Maths. Master of Mental Maths trophy from File Mabedi. Obviously, the trophy for outstanding achievement in mathematics. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this one. Outstanding achievement in mathematics, national competition winner from File Mabedi. Right. Some Cup sports personnel hier is shared. Tsegofatse Mogorosi en Olotandu Manana. See, you don't have to be big to be good. Right, and then the Rotary and Cup for the best public speaker in grade 6 and 7, Zeketelo Zoma.
Lungile Radebe, Kianu Ramsami, Karabu Radebe, Njabulo Ndebele, Nolutandu Nzungani, Polo Mzamela, Sanalu Mwanda, Katleo Mokhuatua, Nolutandu Mkoma, Chimoloho Mokhorosi, Azania Mosiani, Tsanolo Mofoking, Kiratiwe Mononyani, Bontle Molope, Tegofatsu Mokwena, Lemuhang Mokomong, Refiwe Modibe, Nomfundu Komazulu.
Teacher Award winners for grade 7 in this year of 2022. Asha Abbas, Certificate for Good Work, Term 3, Top 10, 9th place, Academic Scroll, 80% average, and Leader 2022. Mohammed Baryar, Certificate for Good Work, Academic Scroll, 80% average, Leader 2022. Lebohang Bilankulu, Certificate for Good Work, Term 2, Top 10, 10th place, and Academic Scroll, 80% average. Azriela Bima, Gift Voucher, excellent work throughout the year, Term 1 and Term 2 on the top 10 with both terms 2nd place, and then Term 3, Top 10, 3rd place, and Term 3, Top 3, 3rd place. Also, top achiever in Afrikaans with an average of 95.66%, English 94%, Mathematics 96.66%, and she rounds it off with an academic scroll of an average of 80%. Kyle Brandau, Leader for 2022. Mahlatsi Dipela, Gift Voucher, excellent work throughout, top achiever in social sciences with an average of 99.33%, academic scroll 80% average, and also Leader 2022. Mbelu Dladla, Leader 2022. Tsepang Chokazi, good work throughout the whole year of 2022. Chloe Martins, Leader 2022. Nozipu Mabasu, Leader 2022. Owetu Mabena, also Leader for this year 2022. Sipisikle Mabena, Gift Voucher, excellent work throughout, Term 3, Top 10, 10th place, top achiever in life orientation, 89.66%, academic scroll 80% average, and also Leader 2022. Yandisa Makenendana, Certificate for Good Work, Term 1, Top 10, 9th place, as well as the 9th place for Term 2, Top 10, academic scroll 80% average, and 2022 Leader. Amahle Majola, Certificate for Good Work, academic scroll 80% average, Leader 2022. Malibongwe Makanya, Certificate for Good Work, academic scroll 80% average, coding and robotics scroll, that is part of technology grade 7, and Leader 2022. Tolohana Maloke, Gift Voucher, excellent work throughout the whole year,
Term 1, top 10, 8th place, as well as in Term 2, top 10, the 8th place. Also 8th place during Term 3, top 10. 97% top achiever in EMS. Academic scroll 80% average. Also technology, coding and robotics scroll for D7. And then she was our deputy head girl for 2022. Well done to our grade 7s in this class. You might give them another round. Nguba, leader 2022. Bonga Maseku, gift voucher. Excellent work throughout 2022. Term 1, top 10, 7th place. Term 2, top 10, 4th place. Term 3, top 10, also 4th place. Top achiever in technology with an average of 96.33%. Academic scroll 80% average. Coding and robotics scroll for D7. And our deputy head boy in 2022. Baratwa Masilu, leader 2022. Kaitumetse Matlala, certificate for good work. Academic scroll 80% average. Cultural scroll section winner at Heidelberg Eisteddford for prescribed poetry. Sivagile Njekula, leader 2022. Kensani Mlambo, certificate for good work. Academic scroll 80% average. Leader 2022. Katisu Modise, leader 2022. Pabalu Mukwena, certificate for good work, academic scroll 80% average, and leader 2022. Kylie Moodley, certificate for good work, academic scroll 80% average, and deputy head girl 2022. Lokulunga Mutaung, certificate for good work, academic scroll 80% average. Mpo Motabele, gift voucher, excellent work throughout. Term 1, top 10, 3rd place. Term 2, top 10, 6th place. Term 3, top 10, 2nd place. Term 3, top 3, 2nd place. Top achiever in natural sciences with an average of 92%. Academic scroll 80% average. Coding and robotics scroll for D7. And also leader 2022. Certificate for good work, academic scroll 80% average. Bokang Lefa Motsuneng, leader 2022. Owetu Mpanza, certificate for good work, academic scroll 80% average. Deputy Head Boy 2022. Bokang Mpulane, certificate for good work, term 3, top 10, 7th place, academic scroll 80% average, and leader 2022. Congratulations to Miss Daintry's class. Well done, boys and girls. Kaya Letu Nguba, certificate for good work. Academic scroll 80% average. Coding and robotics scroll D7 and leader 2022. Let us please applaud only after the class has been announced. Nguba Global, certificate for good work. Academic scroll 80% average and leader 2022. Oliver Nguba, gift voucher, highest academic achievement in grade 7, 93.66%. Excellent work throughout. Term 1, top 10 first place. Term 2, top 10 first place. Term 3, top 10 also first place. And that's not the end of the list. Term 3, top 3 first place as well. Yes. Top achiever in creative arts with an average of 97.66%. Natural sciences 92%. Social sciences 99.33%. Carry on, academic scroll 80% average, cultural scroll section winners at Heidelberg Eisteddfod for free-paid public speaking, coding and robotics scroll D7, and then of course our head boy 2020. Certificate for good work, academic scroll 80% average, and leader 2022. Boitemelo Ntumbela, gift voucher, excellent work throughout. Term 1, top 10 6th place. Term 2, top 10 7th place. Term 3, top 10 6th place. Academic scroll 80% average and also leader for 2022. Kando Nchangaze, gift voucher, excellent work throughout the year. Term 1, top 10 4th place. Term 2, top 10 7th place. Term 3, top 10 5th place. Academic scroll 80% average, coding and robotics scroll D7, and then deputy head girl 2022. Yashin Pariachi, deputy head boy 2022. Levuyo Rubisane, leader 2022. Kamohelu Siatle. Listen up. Gift voucher. Excellent work throughout. Term 1, top 10 5th place. Term 2, top 10 5th place. Term 3, top 10 3rd place. Term 3, top 3, 3rd position. Academic scroll 80% average, and then head girl for 2022. Kaylee Shabalala, certificate for good work, academic scroll 80% average. Pebukukle Sibanyoni, gift voucher, Excellent work throughout the year. Term 1, top 10, 10th place. Top achiever in social sciences with an average of 99.33%. Academic scroll 80% average. Leader 2022. Apiwe Sibaya. Leader 2022. Unasi Tswala. Leader 2022. Cylinder Kuhlek Savalala. Certificate for good work. Academic scroll 80% average. And Leader 2022. Awande Twala. Leader 2022. And then the last but not the least for our grade 7s for this year, Zukazi Simo. Certificate for good work, academic scroll 80% average, and also Leader 2022. Congratulations to these boys and girls.
Yearden statistic. One thing I forgot when I did my welcoming, I'd like to say special word of welcome to all the grandmothers and grandfathers that's here tonight. Let's give them a round of applause. Second thing is I've got nothing against lady or women referees. Only problem is they remember what happened 3 years ago. So you get penalized for that as well. Right, I'm going to start with the trophies. It's a privilege, I love it. Ivan Boyka for the highest academic achievement in grade 7, Oliver Nguba.
Yeah!
Right. Next is a trophy. I still know this. That's a man, Tony Gorney. He's actually quite a famous chef these days, pastry chef. The Tony Gorney Consistent Mathematics Trophy, Tualane Maloke. Boys and girls, settle down, settle down. Hey. I know you're excited and all the rest, but let's settle down a bit. And the next is a trophy for a very dear friend of mine who's passed away since. The Rian Hammond Dukes Trophy for the highest achievement in the intermediate phase. Umfili Mabele. The next one is a beautiful trophy. The lady was a HOD at the school. The Manny Ferreira Trophy for Eloquence and Extensive Vocabulary. Siabonga Maseka. Right, dan vir die ATKB, Afrikaanse taal en kultuur, skuld, vir die beste leerder in Afrikaans, Asrila Bima. Right, let's give them a big round of applause.
Every great story has to come to an end. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Being at HBS has been a roller coaster ride. We've all had our ups and downs, but the one thing in common that all the teachers taught us was to always look at the bright side of life. I remember in grade 4 when Mrs. Kutsi used to tell us stories which always had life lessons. And there was one time where there was a teacher called Mrs. Pretorius. We were so scared of her because she used to call our carry bags coffins. And there was also this one time where she pinched one of my classmates in the house. I definitely miss Mr. Lambert's iconic entrance. When he enters a noisy class, he goes, "Hey, how are you doing?" Not forgetting Mrs. Severo's fun math teacher. She goes, "Surprise!" And Miss Mula saying, "Thank you." And Mr. Vanier's weird sound. And lastly, Mrs. Vogel's odd shouting voice. You literally think that she's swearing, but she's actually shouting. Lastly, I'd like to thank all the teachers who taught us from grade 1 to 7. They played a major role in our lives. I just wanted to let you know that you are the best. To the grade 7s, I wanted to leave you with the quote that says, "Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened." Thank you.
A wise man once said, "Excuses make today easy, but tomorrow hard. Discipline makes today hard, but tomorrow easy." Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Honestly, I've never really struggled with speech writing, but when I was reminded that I'd be doing one this evening, I had no idea what to say. Days and nights went by staring at a blank piece of paper, until I realized that I've been writing my speech for the past 8 years. This is unfortunately for me the last time I'll be addressing you in this fashion. Furthermore, I have many memories of this place that I'll never forget until my dying day. Firstly, I'd like to thank God for giving me the opportunity of being the head boy of such a prestigious institution, because without him, I'd have nothing.
Yes. Yes.
When I first walked into the gates of HBS as a young, shy and clueless child, fast forward 8 years, and I am now an outgoing, intelligent and confident young man. It is with the help of all HBS staff members, ranging from the cleaners all the way to Mr. P and Ms. Van der Merwe. The list of thanks is endless to the point where I can stand here all night and list staff that have made an impact at this school, because they all have. My journey started in 2014, grade R, probably the best time of my life, or as others say, I was living the soft life. That slowly changed as I grew older. By the time I was in grade 4, the year where school apparently becomes real, and it did. The stress of having so many books gave me back pains I'll never forget. Then we get to the downs of grade 5, 2020. The worst year by far for probably the majority of people sitting here. Surprisingly, you'd rarely ever catch me saying, "I miss school." But ladies and gentlemen, in 2020, I missed school. I missed seeing my friends, my teachers, but also I just missed being in this environment. These past few years have been major learning curves for me as a person. I would now like to take this time to give thanks and appreciation to those who have taught me something over the years. Thank you to Auntie Anne for getting me to school every morning and being selfless in doing it. Without you, I would not have an education. Thanks goes to Miss Yannika for being such a wonderful person towards me and my family. Words cannot express my appreciation and gratitude. Thank you to Mr. P for being such a positive role model to me and many others. Thank you for your commitment and passion for HPS. You have never failed to put a smile on my face. Mr. Van Heerden, thank you for showing me to try my best to be the most cool, calm, and collected person in the room, even in times of chaos. Thank you to Mr. Don for the countless wise words you've shared with us. Thank you to Ms. Goku for putting in your maximum efforts to make life as easy as possible for us. It doesn't go unseen. Thank you to Ms. Van der Merwe for her 5 values, which read: respect, honesty, trust, responsibility, and pride. Which, with the help of every other teacher, these values are highly implemented here at Heidelberg Public School. Most importantly, I'd like to thank my family. Mom, you have always been there for me no matter what. You've been selfless in everything you do behind the scenes, never taking credit. Dad, thank you for your many sacrifices you made on my behalf. Thank you for your understanding. You've really taught me a lot about life and myself. You are a true role model. Stephen, my right-hand man, what would I ever do without you? Thank you for always standing beside me through thick and thin, for the unconditional love and support. From brother to brother, thank you for everything, bro.
Love you, man.
A message to the up-and-coming leaders of HPS. Something I learned during my time as head board is that leadership has nothing to do about position, power, or status, but it's about influence. And this influence is gained through humility, integrity, compassion, and consistency. Unfortunately, just like all good things, this speech must come to an end. I leave you with this quote: be who you are and say what you feel, because those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. And I'm sure it was all of you. It has truly been an honor representing Heidelberg Public School. Thank you.
Achievement colours for EC 2022 to 2023. Aisha Patel, Zalmarie Wintel. Marita toekenning vir landloop, 2 jaar deelname. Prestasieklere, atletiek prestasiebijeenkomst 4 jaar deelname. Lisa Veldman. Lisa gets Merits Award for Athletics Prestige Function, Merits Award for Indoor Hockey First Team 2 years participation, Achievement Colours for Hockey First Team 4 years 18. Ann Walker, Certificate of Appreciation for Songfest, Remerits for CIA Leader 3 years service, Remerits for Hockey under 16-18, 3 years 18. She gets a hockey trophy for under 16 positive attitude. She gets a Merits Award for Arts Incorporated Dance. And then she gets Achievement Colours for 3 Merits Awards and Achievement Colours for EC 2022 to 2023. Danica van Niekerk. Danica kry 'n sertifikaat van waardering vir Sangfees en haar deelname. Prestasieklere vir IR 2022-2023. Marita vir Harmonie 3 jaar deelname. Marita toekenning vir cricketdogters eerste span 2 jaar A-span. Dan kry sy die cricket trofee vir dogters beste veldwerker. Marita toekenning vir netbal onder 16 A-span 3 jaar A-span. Sy kry ook 'n netbal trofee vir onder 16 positiewe gesindheid en dan kry sy prestasieklere vir 3 Meriete toekennings.
Ja. Stephen gets Merit Award for RCL 2 years service and full colours for Rugby under 16-18 league runner-ups for Volker participation in the Verseker Beker. Henry de Beer. Henry kry Meriete hertoekenning vir atletiek prestasiebijeenkoms 3 jaar deelname, sowel as ereklere vir Rugby onder 16 A-span, Liga naaswenners, Volker deelname aan die Verseker Beker. Keenan Botma. Keenan kry sertifikaat van waardering vir sangfees, Meriete hertoekenning vir harmoniek 3 jaar deelname, ereklere vir Rugby onder 16 A-span, Liga naaswenners, Verseker Beker deelname. Under 16-18 league runners-up in die Verseker Beker. Harold van der Merwe. Harold kry 'n sertifikaat van verdienste vir 1 jaar diens, sertifikaat van waardering vir atletiek top 10 atletiekbijeenkoms, half ereklere vir atletiek prestasiebijeenkoms deur 5 span 2022. Hy kry die atletiek trofee vir senior beste veldatleet seun. En dan kry hy ook ereklere vir Rugby onder 16 A-span, Liga naaswenners, Volker deelname aan die Verseker Beker. Dan Martin Smith. Martin kry prestasieklere vir IR 2022-2023. 'n sertifikaat van waardering vir sangfees en jaar deelname, sertifikaat van verdienste vir Rugby Bokkieweek 1 jaar deelname. Hy kry ereklere vir Rugby onder 16 A-span, Liga naaswenners, Volker deelname aan die Verseker Beker en dan kry hy half ereklere vir 'n prestasiebijeenkoms 3 jaar deelname in die W5 span 2022. Ek kan vir hulle lekker aan het.
Natiki na maboko mayo kolo omoi na ngai mobimba kamata yango kolo Yesu tambusa yango na sembo soki osungi ngai te Nzambe ngai moko nakoki te lakisa ngai nzela oyo shali namona loboko nayo. Comme une biche, je soupire après toi. Mokili oyo litondi mikakatano tikete molimo mosantu angengisa bomoi na ngai. Mokili oyo etondi banzela mabe pole ya liloba na yo Nzambe ezala mwinda na makolo mangai motema na ngai masia etondi na posa na yo mayele mpe nzoto na ngai etambusama se na yo motema na ngai masia etondi awa meke etondi na posa na yo mayele mpe nzoto